Here is the field for race number 7. Number 1 is Last Lonely Dagger. It was owned by Mark Grothier, trained by Tom Patrick, and ridden by Marty Patrick. His entry mate is number 1A, Christmas Magazine, also owned by Martin Grothier, trained by Floyd Wethy, and ridden by Paul Nieto. Number 2 is Special Election, who is owned by Richard Logan, trained by Joe Lucas, and ridden by Curtis Kimes. Number 3 is Cordillera Real, owned and trained by Britt Cranford. Benny Landeros is the jockey. Number 4 is Saratoga Backwards, who is owned by Ross Burdett, trained by Kevin Macon, and ridden by Adam Ruffley. Number 5 is Code's Legacy, owned and trained by Carl Wells, ridden this afternoon by Helen Vanek. Number 6 is Siseo, who is owned by Georgia Sharp, trained by F.L. Downey, and ridden by Scott Young. Number 7 is Expensive Trick, owned by Paul Wicks, trained by Lonnie Orman, and ridden by Janet Wilson. Number 8 is Garbu's Son, owned by B.F. Davidson and Ernie Davidson, trained by Benny Melson, and ridden by Mario Galvin. Number 9 is Steve Caldwell's Our Native Prince, trained by Jory Farrell and ridden by Mike Fretz. And completing the field, number 10, Mr. Crystal, who was owned by Ronald Merritt, trained by Jody Pruitt and ridden by Nina Matz. Post time for race number 7. The horses have reached the starting gate. Loading the gate now for race number 7 from Will Rogers Downs. Special Election, the first one in, joined by Cordillera Real. Here's Saratoga Backwards, the next one up. Now the entry mates are going to go in together. Last Lonely Dagger, the first one. Here's Christmas Magazine. Code's Legacy in the green coming up. Siseo in the black. Expensive Trick goes in. Here's Garbu's Son. The next one up, the current 2-1 favorite, number 9, Our Native Prince and Mike Fretz. The last one will be Mr. Crystal. They're all in line. And they're off. Siseo stumbled badly at the start. Along the inside, Special Election goes for the lead, and up towards the outside, Our Native Prince. And Our Native Prince is going to show the way. Between horses, Code's Legacy is racing in second. Here's Saratoga Backwards racing third, being hustled up along the inside rail. Racing in fourth is Special Election, just 2 lengths off the leader. Then we come back to Christmas Magazine is racing in fifth. Just outside of that one, we got Garbu's Son is racing sixth, about 3 lengths off the lead. Gap of 5 lengths now back to Expensive Trick is racing in seventh. Inside of that one, we got Last Lonely Dagger racing eighth, a good 9 lengths off the leader. Then we come back to Siseo, who's back third last. Second last is Cordillera Real, and the trailer is Mr. Crystal. A good 12, 13 lengths would cover the field as they race up the backstretch. Saratoga Backwards and Adam Ruffley show the way by ahead. Code's Legacy right alongside now in second. Gap of a length and a half back to Special Election racing in third. Garbu's Son is just outside of that one racing fourth. Another length and a half back to Christmas Magazine is racing fifth, being passed towards the outside by Our Native Prince, who's sixth and a good 5 lengths off the leaders. Along the inside, Expensive Trick's got about 4 lengths to make up. Gap of 4 lengths now. Back to Cordillera Real, who's got about 8 lengths to make up. Mr. Crystal's right alongside that one. Then we come back to Siseo and far back to the trailer, Last Lonely Dagger. They're midway around the turn, and Garbu's Son has taken command, and Garbu's Son opens up the lead by 3. Special Election is coming after him now in second. Saratoga Backwards is thrown in the towel. He's dropping out of it. Here comes Christmas Magazine, and on the far outside, Cordillera Real. They're off the turn, and here comes Special Election up to engage with Garbu's Son, and these two are stride for stride as they come to the final furlong. 5 lengths farther back to Cordillera Real. They come to the final 16th. Garbu's Son on the inside. On the outside, Special Election, and Garbu's Son now beginning to pull away. And Garbu's Son and Mario Galvin to win this one by about 2.5 lengths. Special Election ran second, and Our Native Prince got up to be third. Returning to the winner's circle, the winner of this afternoon's 7th race, B.F. Davidson and Ernie Davidson's Garbu's Son. A 3-year-old dark bay or brown colt by Garbu out of Barack's Bow. The winning trainer was Benny Melson, and the winning rider, Mario Galvin. Garbu's Son was bred in Oklahoma by Earl Brashear, Jr. The running time for the 1 mile and 1/16, 1 minute 44 and 2/5 seconds. The Exacta 8 and 2 returned $38.40. The Quinella returned $35.40. The $2 Trifecta that returned $67.60. The 10-cent Superfecta, the numbers 8, 2, 9, and 3, returned $10.35. And the $2 Pick 3 on races 5, 6, and 7, the numbers 5, 12, and 8, returned $57.60.